Hi guys, and welcome inside Ahn'Qiraj 20 Man. This is the smaller and less difficult of the two Ahn'Qiraj raid dungeons out in southern Silithus. And none of the fights in here are necessarily particularly challenging. Just a few quick tips and tricks on each to show you how to solo all this. There's some transmog gear in here, but it's also actually a pretty good amount of money that you can make very quickly. Early on here in the dungeon, you are going to have to pull some trash unless you own a Traveler's Tundra Mammoth, and I'll show you right over here in this corner. If you own the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth, you can jump. Oh, and apparently if I get knocked up by mobs, I can make the jump as well. But you'll need normally a larger mount to be able to do that. But I have to pull a whole bunch of this trash right here. I'm going to just be showing you guys a speed run here, because this entire dungeon takes probably less than 15 minutes to complete, and you will make maybe up to 1,000 gold just doing this. Very quick, easy gold, and it's actually not unfun to do this. So the first boss here is Ahn'Qiraj, and this guy, basically, the easiest way to do him is just to walk, backpedal. Oh my god, backpedaling. Who does that? Just backpedal constantly on this guy. And the reason is because he puts down a sand trap every once in a while, and the sand trap actually will make you miss almost every single attack. So it'll actually take you a heck of a lot longer to do him if he does put that sand trap down. But you can see that these guys can just be blown up. These tablets are really the key to making some extra money here in this dungeon. Each boss drops those tablets. Usually they drop more than one, and each of them sells for 10 gold. Back at level 60, this used to be how you trained the maximum rank of some of your spells, but not anymore. The next boss here, General Rajax, all of these pulls leading up to him, you can solo all those pulls if you'd really like to. If you just run straight up to Rajax, only these front three pulls will come at you. So I'm just going to run up to him and spread my diseases here. You're going to get knocked up in the air a lot. And just FYI, I'm wearing that item level 384 DPS gear, but I'm spec'd into blood. So that actually makes soloing a lot of this stuff very fast and very easy. That knockback that he does takes away half of your health. So it's not that a level 60 boss just hit me for 75,000, 8,000 HP. That attack just hits for half your health, no matter how much health you have. So we'll loot another 25 gold. We're going to get 2 books off of this guy, and then we are going on to the next boss. These Qiraji gladiators, you have to pull them. You can't sneak in between them, and I believe they see through stealth, so if you're doing this on a rogue or a feral druid, just expect to have those guys pull on you anyway. So we are running down to the sewer pipe boss. Don't remember his name off the top of my head. If you want to jump off the sewer pipe, do yourself a favor and dismount first, run and jump so that you fall into the deepest part of the pool. If you run off on your mount, you will overshoot this a lot of the time, and you will land and kill yourself. Buru the Gorger only has 660k HP. You can speed up the process by cleaving down these eggs on top of him, and you'll see that he takes a whole bunch of damage when you kill an egg on top of him, and it also spawns a little ad. I'll show you that one more time, even though I could just straight zerg him down. I'm going to kill an egg on top of him, and you're going to see his HP goes down very significantly when you kill those eggs underneath him. But like I said, he has very little HP, so rather than kiting him all around the room, let's just polish him off here. And a lot of these little ads will start to come as he gets lower on HP, and you just cleave him down. 21 gold, an epic shield for transmogrification. Some of the bosses inside here, it's random as to whether they can all drop epics, but it's only rarely that they actually do necessarily drop an epic, unless it's the very last boss. These flesh hunters over here, there's one down here at the bottom, and there's another one here at the top that is on the path. If you plan on engaging these guys and not sneaking around them, you need to blow them up. Burst them down, because those guys will put you inside of the stomach, and they will just never let you get back out if you're in here solo. So just make sure that you burst them very quickly so that you don't get put in the stomach and then killed, because you can't do anything if you get stuck in the stomach. And we're on our way to the next boss already, Ahn'Qiraj the Hunter, and we're going to have to clear just a little bit of trash on our way to Ahn'Qiraj once we get into his room. You might as well basically just pull all of this stuff, and this is more wasps, more knockups, more annoying bugs. Let's just get diseases on these guys, cleave them down. So the trick to Ahn'Qiraj, this boss that we're about to do, is that for the first 30% of his health bar, for the first 30% of his health bar, he stays up in the air, okay? And he's only reachable by ranged spells. So if you're a druid, you might have to, even if you're a feral, you might have to moonfire him and wrath him and starfire him until he's ready to come down. I'm going to wait to engage Ahn'Qiraj because I actually want to cast Dancing Rune Weapon and then put Outbreak on him so that I can get 4 copies of my diseases on him real quick. So let's get Dancing Rune Weapon, and now I've got, you can see up there in the upper left, all 4 copies of my diseases on him. When you solo Ahn'Qiraj, he does not suppress you. If you do this with more than one person, one of you will get suppressed up on that altar up there, and eventually little ads will come to you and they'll kill you. So basically, I am just waiting here as my dots are going to very slowly tick away on him, and I'm trying to get him down to 70% HP. But as soon as my dots wear off, I can just reapply Outbreak. And actually, one thing you'll notice, the range on Outbreak is slightly longer than the range on Icy Touch. So basically, that actually is really going to help you get those dots on. Again, just waiting for him to come down, which he should be doing pretty soon here. We almost have him pushed to coming down. And he's already come down. Super easy, obviously. Once he's on the ground, he does nothing special. But this guy does drop a pretty cool epic bow for Transmogrification and some other stuff. And of course, we're going to get 2 more tablets. That's an extra 20 quick gold right there. And we are already on to what is the final boss of the dungeon. It's going to be Ossirian the Unscarred. And this guy is also super simple to do. He occasionally stuns you and knocks you backwards, but these fights are so easy that he's not going to kill you. Especially if you have any type of pet. You can feel free to just have your pet probably tank him the whole way. Get my diseases on him, pop my pet, why not? So normally I would just back him up a little bit to a wall. He will punt me backwards here and at some point stun me. I believe the debuff is called Enveloping Winds when he stuns you. I think he also puts a curse on you, possibly. I can't remember off the top of my head. But as you can see, super easy kill. 50 gold, some bracers, gloves, all epics. You can loot this head. I'm not going to do that actually. And then more books, 3 books. So an extra 30 gold just in those books there. So just killing him, I guess, was worth about, what, 90 gold, something like that. And there is one more boss in this dungeon that we are running to. Did I miss the staircase? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, over here. And this last guy is going to do nothing special as well. Basically, if you are a mana-using class, he will drain mana from you every once in a while, and if he reaches 100 mana, he unleashes the fury on you, but he obviously will never get to 100 mana if you just burst him down. This guy also drops a blacksmithing pattern, so if you're a completionist and you're a blacksmith and you want all the patterns, kill this guy because he drops the pattern pretty often. He also will spawn little adds, which are super easy to just cleave down if he even is allowed to get to that point. And there we go. That's the complete AQ20 dungeon. And he's dropped a cloak for me, and a ring I can sell, and 1, 2, and there's the blacksmithing pattern, the Black Grasp of the Destroyer. The pattern is not bind on pickup, so you can put that on the auction house and sell it. Well, thanks for watching, guys. This is fun to do. It's very quick. It's very easy money. So on to the next dungeon, and I'll see you guys there.